Hi, my name's Dean and we're DJ Rides.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
I'm Dean and cameraman Jacob. I'm new to all this. I don't know all the terminology, the vlogs, the blogs, the channels, but this is it. And I just thought I'd do a channel to tell you all about bikes, and we'll be fitting stuff and changing stuff, and I'll be telling you about why I came from a GSXR 1000 to Harley Davidson. And yeah, there's like this, for instance. This is the Harley Davidson XL Custom 1200, and I've only actually seen 1 or 2 videos about this bike. Yeah, this is the real starter bike for anybody that wants to think about Harleys. 1200cc, it's a fantastic bike, and we'll also be talking about the reasons why I'm gonna change this. I've had it about 14-15 months, done not too many miles, about 1,000 and 1,400 miles, and I've really enjoyed it. And the main thing was that I came from a GSXR 1000, like I said, and that was crazy. Crazy fast, crazy everything, and I wanted something to slow me down. So my next door neighbour, Steve, he introduced me to Harley Davidson, which at the time, coming from sports bikes, was it just wasn't going to happen. There's no chance. Harley Davidson? I don't think so. But I went and had a look, and I saw this. And that was probably, I don't know, 2.5 years ago, and I thought I've got to have that. So like I said, 14 months ago I decided to buy it, and yeah, I've loved it. It's a great bike, but it's got its drawbacks, like the suspension, for one thing. The suspension's really not good. It's really harsh, and I've tried adjusting it, sag and all the rest of it, but it's just not good. So that, for one thing, would need changing. The forks, they're just, you know, they're the same really. They're not adjustable, and it can be really harsh at times. It sounds fantastic. I put Vance and Iron slip-ons on, and I've not changed the mapping or anything like that. The dealer told me that I could just put these slip-ons on and it wouldn't have any effect really, and it sounds fantastic. I put forward pegs on because I really like forward pegs, and that's a massive change from riding sports bikes, you know, getting your knee down and all the rest of it. And I did a few other bits. I put heated grips on it, which I've took off now because I want to put them on my new bike, on my Street Glide. I put a sissy bar on it, but all in all, it's a really good bike. me and Jacob, two up, we've been to Great Yarmouth. We live in Nottingham, by the way. Yeah, we've been to Great Yarmouth, we've been to Skegness on it, we've been all over. And it's done its job. It's really, really good. It's pretty powerful. It's not amazingly powerful, but you know, it's comfortable, it's nice. If I was to keep it, I think I'd upgrade the suspension front and back, and definitely change the bars. I'm not so keen. I want some, I don't know, 12 or 14 inch ape hangers on it. And other than that, you know, really, it's a great bike. It's yeah, it does the trick, and it slowed me down. That's the main thing. That's what I needed. I needed something to slow me down, to get me out of the sports bike, crazy brain out riding, to something that you can see fields and stuff when you ride this. You know, there's things that I've never seen on a bike before. I've been riding bikes since I was probably 14. Some would say maybe before that. But like I say, I've had loads and loads of bikes. I've been riding bikes forever, and it's always been crazy. I've rode off-road bikes. I've broke a few bones. But yeah, it's this is just the ticket, especially for starting out on Harleys. I'll start it up for you. The other thing I don't like about this bike is this massive fob you got to put in your pocket. It's good that it's keyless. You don't have to. All you do is you flick the ignition on there. Harley Davidson, the one thing with Harleys that are different to most bikes is that the turn signals, you've got one on each bar, instead of, you know, both on one bar and you press it to cancel. These, they're self-cancelling, but that's to turn left, and you press it again to cancel, or it'll cancel itself. And if you want to turn right, you turn right on the right handlebar, not the left. It's pretty good, really. It's got you've got a digital readout on your speedo, so you've got miles travelled, and you've got 2 of them trips. Clock, it tells you what gear you're in and what revs you're running at, which is really good. It's got all your lights up here, oil, neutral. The gearboxes are really pretty standard. This is only a 5-speed, which most bikes these days are 6, and it's nice. It's clunky. You know exactly when it's in gear. Yeah, it's a cool bike, but like I say, it has got its limitations, and I fell in love with the Street Glide Special. I bought this from Sycamores in Uppingham, and they're fantastic dealers. Usually when you go to a dealer, you meet somebody and you get on really well, and you think that you can only deal with that one person, and if you don't see Chris, that's it, you're in trouble. But actually, Sycamores, it's not like that at all. It doesn't matter who you deal with. I get on brilliantly with all of them. They're great. And they always, well, both. I bought this and I put a deposit on my new Street Glide Special, and they do fantastic deals. You can't really touch them, and I've tried. I've been to other dealers to try and get the same sort of deal, but it's just not happening. So yeah, going forward, I want to do some. I'll do a video on when I get my new Street Glide, which at the minute it's not happening because Harley's shut down and Sycamores are shut down because of COVID-19. But you know, when that's all over, hopefully, fingers crossed, the end of May, maybe June, fingers crossed, I might get it. And when I do, I'll put it on here and let you know why I bought it, the reasons why I bought it, what I want to do to it, because there's loads that I want to do to it. And also, the same with this, even the Street Glide, like 24 grand's worth of bike, it's still got its drawbacks. There's still stuff that you think, really? But you know, that's Harley, I guess. They don't really have to try hard. And the Harley brand, I fell in love with it. It's great. Like I say, when you ride this, you can ride it at 50 mile an hour and it's happy. You can ride it at 70, 80, but it does try to blow you off the back. So yeah, that's what's going to be coming forward. And yeah, you got a like underneath. and I know everybody says like and subscribe, but I always forget. I forget to like and I forget to subscribe. But if you want to see the next video, if you subscribe, you'll get a notification to tell you that we're back on. And yeah, hope to see you again, and I hope you enjoy it. See you later, guys.